What's going on, everyone? I am here yet again, working on stuff, doing things, having some fun, and hopefully making some friends along the way. So all of you people out there, friends, enemies, scorned lovers, whoever you may be, gather around for today. We go through uncharted territory. And by uncharted territory, I mean completely charted territory. What I'm trying to do today is build PapeChanger. And you're saying, but Nate, you've been running PapeChanger for years now. How is now suddenly a problem? And I'll tell you why it's suddenly a problem. I'm trying to build the macOS specific extension for changing wallpapers using a Swift library to do it. And it refuses to build properly, which is annoying, and I don't like it. So we, hopefully, will be able to enter this brave new world, make some friends along the way, and figure out how to build this freaking God-forsaken app that does not want to work. Let's hop into it. Oh no, and I forgot to reconfigure my stuff. Hold on a second. There we are. Hello. We are here. So, oh, there's no one here. Why isn't there no one here? Usually there's at least a couple people here. Anyway, let's hop into good old GitHub and see what's going on. GitHub.com. PapeChanger. GitHub actions. And it failed on the build Apple. It also failed on build Windows, but I'm not worried about that one as much. So I get a bunch of warnings, a bunch of nonsense. Bunch of exports, bunch of LD stuff, bunch of nonsense. And way down here, it's trying to copy a file. There's no such file or directory. Keyboard shortcuts, you might ask. What's that? Well, I'll tell you. Keyboard shortcuts is... where is it? An external library that doesn't seem to be working for me. I don't know how to get this thing into the thing. I added it as a copy bundle resources, and I think I actually don't want that. I think that's bad. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I think I'm just gonna delete this entirely. Remove reference. Now I'm gonna hit cancel. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But this is PapeChanger. And then inside of PapeChanger, I have all this stuff. And I have this PapeChanger library. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go. This might not be right. What's this X here? Repository keyboard shortcuts has uncommitted changes. No, let's delete that. Move it to trash. So now it's merely a package dependency. I don't know how this is supposed to work. But what I do know is if I build it, it generally just builds TM. Yeah, build succeeded. And in addition to building it, it appears to also run. So there we go. There it's running. And my new settings box shows up. Lets you change which key binding you're using to change the wallpaper. I have it set to Control W, which works. In fact, it works twice because it works once for my my testing one and once for the one I was running. But why doesn't it work in CI? If I navigate to the same project, and then I run the build, make release Mac, it fails to run. Build failed. In Target PapeChanger. I don't know why it fails to build. Looks like my special guest has appeared. So we will have. So we'll see that. Lucky, what is going on?
Yo, how's it going?
Well, not too bad. Hold on a second. Speak a little bit more.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Test, 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 test.
All right,
Words,
cool.
mouth sounds,
Very good, very good.
etc.
Very good. Am I blowing out the mic? No, I'm not. And you are not blowing out the mic anymore. All right. Let me share my screen with you over Discord so you can see. So what's happening is I have this app, PapeChanger. I've added some code here and some code here and some code here that will allow me to set a global key binding in the settings window here. And it'll let me change what key is bound. So if I want to set it to control, I don't know, E, now control E will change my wallpaper. Oops, there we go. Now isn't that neat?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you change your leader key as well, or no?
Yeah, I can use whatever key. I can make it be Command Control Alt I if I wanted to, and it'll just kind of do it. And when I do Command Control Alt I, it'll change my wallpaper.
So if I wanted to do Tab, Cap, Shift, Control, Super L instead of opening LinkedIn.
Yes. Actually, I don't know if you could do it with Tab and stuff. That seems ridiculous. But whatever.
Yeah, it does.
Why is it saying my stream is unstable? I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobit. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
It looks fine to me.
So anyway, this builds just fine, and I have this whole thing set up in Xcode. But when I use the Xcode CLI to do it, I get these issues where it's trying to copy a bunch of files around, and I don't know why it's trying to do that and why it's not working on my thing. So that's what the goal of the stream is to get this to build from the CLI so that it can build in CI.
Okay. So you need moral support.
Yes.
Somebody to tell you suck and you're doing a terrible job, so you get pissed off, and it works.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Includes symbols from a separate mergeable dynamic library. I don't know what that means.
So I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the issue with building the Swift wrapper, or is the issue building Go app?
Oh, the Go app works just fine.
So it's just the Swift app wrapper?
Just the Swift wrapper.
Okay.
So it appears that there's something about merging libraries from WWDC 23. So this is some new stuff. We're on the cutting edge here. Libraries installed in your target's link binary. Binary's another project in Target. Release builds, blah, blah, blah. Debug builds, blah, blah, blah. I wonder, is there a merged binary type? How do I set that up? Create a pre-built mergeable library. Reduce dependencies with a group library. Release builds Xcode manages the products of any of its direct dependencies, which have make mergeable enabled using the linker flags. I wonder if this library I'm using has make mergeable turned on. Interesting. So this is all very confusing stuff to me. And of course, the README doesn't seem to have all that much to say about it,
Yeah,
about building it.
I'll tell you something about Swift.
Hmm.
I have looked at it exactly in my entire life about 0 times.
Well, this isn't a problem with Swift. Swift seems to be working just fine for me.
Okay, is it the Xcode?
It's Xcode.
Yeah, I've also looked at that exactly 0 times.
Yeah. Yeah. So PapeChanger has a target dependency of this keyboard shortcuts library, which is fine. And when you run it and build it, it builds and runs just fine. Okay, that time it said build failed, but that was just because I built another one. There we go, build succeeded. I wonder, is it possible that I'm not building for running? Is that what I need? I might just be doing debug builds. Nope. Proper builds work too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is just your development build that's breaking?
No, it's just breaking in CI.
Okay.
So I think the next thing to do, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Products, PapeChanger.app. Let's see, let's show in Finder. Let's investigate. Let's see what's going on in here. Show package content. Oh, hey, thanks for following. Greedy Fachin. See, contents, resources. Oh, it's this isn't a real person. This is someone who's trying to advertise some nonsense.
As they do, as they do. That always happens. You got to be used to that.
Yeah.
But now,
So much for that. I don't know why I have only one viewer today. Normally people show up. Anyway.
yeah, especially when I pop out, it's
Yeah, I
weird.
know. That's weird.
I know.
So there's
It's
a
like you're
keyboard shortcuts.bundle that it's making that goes inside this resources. So I'm guessing that's probably what's going on. So there's the PapeChanger, which is one of these is a CLI and one of these is the actual program. I think this one's the program. Yeah, this one's the program. And then this other one is that's the wrapper or the wrapped command line thing. So I think the problem is, whoa, Irish Red Ales. Thanks for the tier 1 subscription.
yeah. Had my Twitch Prime sub for 5 months.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So it's this bundle file that's where it gets the issue in the CLI. Red auxiliary file, build objects, .resp, cd to this thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah. So it copies all the files, and then it's writing all these other files, and then it just stops working here. There's some module map issue that isn't working, I guess. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see. It's not easy, but you know. So it's on this write file. Some headers, nonsense. Drive sources. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. No, wait, no. Is it this? Copy, PapeChanger, keyboard shortcuts.bundle. There it is. So this is the thing that fails. It's failing on this. Saying there's no build release keyboard shortcuts.bundle. So I need to figure out what command is missing that's supposed to generate that file.
It seems like you need to maybe make that file, right?
Yeah. Maybe that's this thing. Well, it doesn't want to do that. Compile sources. Copy files. Well, that one, of course, needs to copy. Is it this? Do I just copy this thing in? Huh. What if I add that to it and then try running it? Nope. Now it's super mad. Not sure what that's about. But of course, Xcode continues to allow it. Couldn't load project at something. So it still builds in Xcode. Just fails to build on the command line. Let's check the exact command line invocation.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I just run Xcode build minus configuration release. So maybe I just check the various configurations in Xcode build. General destination deployment, identity, apps, supported intents, frameworks, libraries, and this looks fine. Is there something here that I should be doing? That's in there. Here we go. So this is the release build. So this is signing stuff. Don't really care about that. Info. Build settings.
Wait a second, 1 sec. All right. We're fine.
Build rules. Yeah, I just have no idea what it needs to build from the thing.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. I wonder what happens if I try running this on Apple's CI stuff. Because Apple hosts their own CI thing, which you're expected to use to build things. I have access to because I pay them their $100. Product. Destination. Test plan. What if I do destination any Mac? And then I try to build it. Build only device cannot be used to run this target. Oh, I don't know how that works. Also, it's complaining at me. Why is it mad at me? One issue. Couldn't load. Let's see. Notes. That's some nonsense. How do I make a new one? Couldn't load project at. Couldn't load this. Huh. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Man, it is really mad at me. This repository has uncommitted changes. I don't know how to go in and decommit those. Can I go in here and just like, this is all on PapeChanger stuff. How do I'm so lost. Here's what I'm going to delete this dependency entirely and get rid of every reference to it. I'm going to find some tutorial for something.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. So remove that. So now that dependency is gone, keyboard shortcuts, I'm going to delete. Move to trash. Then I'm going to run it. It's going to bitch at me because, of course, I'm referencing a module I don't have. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, there we go. 6 errors. All of them. No undefined symbol. So I need to go into File, Packages. Oh, there's supposed to be a Packages thing. I need to get that keyboard shortcuts package. I don't know why it's not complaining. It should be complaining there. Anyway, Packages. Add package dependencies. And I want keyboard shortcuts. Fantastic. Add package. Add to target, PapeChanger. Kind, library. Add package. Now, when I run it, it builds just fine and runs. So that's cool. So now let's run it from the command line. So it's doing a bunch of stuff. And it's mad at me. No such file or directory in target PapeChanger from project PapeChanger. So let's Command C, Command V. So this is some React Native nonsense. Don't know what this is about. This is some Firefods. Oh, and they just use Xcode add packages. Great. Removing the app and reinstalling it. This is great. This is what I like to see.
The developer forums from Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good things to see.
Yeah. This is an X509 bundle.
Huh.
So we'll try this in Google. Targets. Hit the build phases tab. Open copy bundle resources. Look for any resources listed in red. There's no resources listed in red. and it's trying to copy it, but I don't think it needs to copy it. I don't know what it's doing. Why is it doing this?
Interesting. Is it supposed to generate that config file that it's not finding though?
I think it is, and it's a dot bundle. I don't know how this is supposed to work. So let's
Are
go
we
and
missing a build step here? Is that what's happening?
I don't know because I'm doing everything the way it's supposed to, and it works in the UI. So I don't know why it's not working here.
Is there like an additional wrapper that comes from using the UI? Or an additional step that the UI provides it? Maybe
Yeah,
it's a context for the UI, right?
that could be it. Let's see if we can get the build logs from the UI. Build. Okay. So here it goes to PapeChanger CLI and it builds that just fine. And then it builds keyboard shortcuts. And then it builds keyboard shortcuts again. I'm guessing one of these is for x86 and one of these is for ARM. And then when it's done doing that, it goes on to the PapeChanger wrapper. But here, oh, this is atrocious. But here, this is when it builds the other thing. I don't know what this problem is. I don't know what this is about, but I'm not going to worry about it because it doesn't actually cause anything to not work. This is just stuff in the other thing.
Right.
But it so it builds the what's it called? It builds the CLI, and then that works fine. And then it creates a universal binary for the CLI, which is fine. And this is all my code. And then this is when it goes into that and Xcode build whatever. So it compiles keyboard shortcuts, it looks like, which is what we wanted it. Then it compiles keyboard shortcuts for x86 64. You see ARM 64, x86 64. And then it gets onto this register execution policy and process product packaging, which I believe, so it builds it here, and it registers execution policy, and then it starts building PapeChanger. Or does it? No, this is still in keyboard shortcuts. Built-in product packaging utility, process packaging dir, copy, generate asset symbols, compile asset catalog. So it gets the problem in this copy step because there's no keyboard shortcuts.bundle. Specifically in Apple Wrapper PapeChanger build release keyboard shortcuts. Which if I go to PapeChanger build release, there's no keyboard shortcuts. Wait a second. Build release PapeChanger.app. Oh, I don't know where the backslash key is. There we go. PapeChanger.app/contents resources. There's no bundle there. So how does that bundle get into it? Because in here, if I look at PapeChanger that built which I believe is under products here. When it builds, when it runs and builds, it will, let's see if I show it in Finder, and then in Finder I open it up, go into contents, resources, it has that bundle file. So it's not building that .bundle file. Xcode not building .bundle file. Control click your workflow in the report navigator. I guess we're already in here. What is causing this? It looks like it's not even trying to do the .bundle here, because it's not doing anything with .bundle. Discover Swift tasks, unblock downstream dependencies, compile it, link keyboard shortcuts.o. There's no anything. Right, PapeChanger stuff. Copy keyboard shortcuts.bundle. This is where it is. So what's up with this? So what if I command F .bundle? So there's one XC build service keyboard shortcuts.bundle. In make directory contents. So it's in build products debug.
Interesting.
What if I build it with the debug flag? So if instead of doing this, let's see, copy this, Mac, debug, configuration, debug, make release Mac. See what we get there.
All right. We're starting to go.
Nope, did the same shit.
Ah, man.
And it was the copy still.
Wait, hold on.
But it was in release. Weird. What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right.
So why is it searching for something in release when I built it as debug?
Where's your config for this? All right. Make dir clean. Xcode build config debug. It is building in debug.
Xcode build help. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a bit of stuff there.
Yeah.
It would be really beneficial for us if we knew how to read, but unfortunately, neither of us do.
Yeah. So we're stuck with this.
Yeah.
So if any of you viewers out there, the two of you, and I think one of them is you, so if the last viewer out there knows how to read.
Oh, the other one is just the scammer, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well,
So
no one can
we're
help us
real
now.
we're really up shit's creek without a paddle, buddy.
Yeah.
So we just take the project, burn it down, raise it to the ground, and start over with C sharp for the wrapper.
Well, we are going to start over with C# for the wrapper, but that's also going to be, that's just going to be for the Windows thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
You get Diesel to build that for you?
The C# thing? Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this export notarized app? The thing my app is missing right now is notarization. How does that work? Xcode build export notarized app. How does that work? Export a package for notarization. Hmm. That's kind of neat. I'm going to have to do that at some point. But that is not going to help us. We are not there yet. Yeah. Produces the ticket that tells Gatekeeper that your app is notarized. After notarization completes, next time a user attempts to run it, Gatekeeper finds a ticket online. This includes users who download your app before notarization. You gotta use the old stapler tool. Oh, look at that. Apple uses Amazon S3.
Would you look at that? Weird.
Huh. Strange.
Weird.
Strange.
I would have never guessed.
Anyway. 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 Xcode build. What was that option we were using? We were using configuration.
Yeah.
What does that do? Let's make sure we're doing that right. Where else is configuration around? Dash configuration, configuration name. Use the build configuration name for building each target. Huh. If I just put in like pee pee poo poo, what happens then?
Let's find out.
Oh, there we go. Building default configuration. Okay.
Okay, that's
Dash
something.
debug.
Build failed.
So let's try with
Wait,
debug.
wait.
Wait a second. So I
Let
have
me look at.
debug.
Let me Google something.
What's up?
I'm just gonna Google something real quick. You keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Provisioning profile, a building WDA, check if signing and profile is configured properly. Okay.
Jesus, this is a lot of scrolling.
Is
Oh, this
signing in
is
the
weird.
profile? Is signing in the profile configured properly?
Yeah, don't worry about signing. This worked before I added this dependency, and I'm only getting errors from the dependency. Except for here,
Hmm. Yeah, because
using...
Xcode error 65 has to deal with profile signing.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Hold on a second. The following commands. Oh no, it failed to copy over keyboard shortcuts.bundle. You say that's a problem with signing?
Yeah, error 65 is the problem with signing.
So maybe I need to be signing keyboard shortcuts bundle?
Yeah, try
And
that.
it's working in here because it's just a debug thing? Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, neither do I. Um,
Signing, macOS. So we got our stuff. What's the difference between debug and release? Debug, release. So I'm using a different signing certificate. Oh, and I have Xcode automatically managing signing on debug. I don't know what difference that makes, because I'm still getting the same issue. Hmm.
error 65. Check if deals with provisioning profile in Xcode. A building WDA. If signing profile is configured properly.
Hmm. Let's see. Where's the targets thing? Hello world, general, targets. So we go PapeChanger. Where's the... There's package dependencies. Targets, PapeChanger. Build phases. Where's my help window? On the left, it should say general targets. Project. Targets. Okay. Why isn't the library in this targets thing?
Alternatively, if your debug isn't and your make file isn't copying the right stuff, maybe that could be part of the issue as well, right? That's another thought I had as well.
I just add this to the targets. No. To view targets, do whatever. Select a target to view general information about it. Okay. Add a new target to your project. New target. Choose the starting template. Configure other things. You can embed some types of targets directly into the bundle. This option simplifies for whatever. Oh, this is when you build it yourself. Add source files and other content to a target. No, this isn't going to help me. Configure a dependency. We've already got that. It's a relationship between targets and Xcode. Add dependencies manually. Find implicit dependencies. Managing multiple projects and their dependencies. Refer explicitly to targets. Open your project navigator, add the plus, choose add files, do project name. Select another Xcode project. Oh, that's a Xcode project.
Oh, don't tell me you're calling this PapeChanger now.
No, I'm not calling it PapeChanger. That is something that Cooperator came up with on his own, and he's the only one saying it. So, no.
Okay. I was gonna cringe so hard if I heard that thing.
Yeah, that is absolutely a cringe so hard moment. Did I screw something up on my microphone? Anyway, doesn't matter. Configure a multi-platform app. Configure support destinations. Project settings. Xcode project builds in Xcode, fails on command line. Oh, this is something. This is totally different. This person's keychain is locked. Some image not found. Follow this guide. I want to get what version of Xcode build I'm on. Minus version. Version 15.3. Oh, that's right. So it has this, like, it's there as a framework.
Not sure.
target dependencies. Let's add in keyboard shortcuts. So I think that's needed for PapeChanger. Then try this again. Make release Mac debug. Nope, it's mad at me. Requested with multiple arches and no active architecture could be computed. Building for all applicable architectures. Build failed. Copy that .bundle into a .bundle. Build debug. At least it's debug this time. But it's just saying .bundle not found. You say this is error 65?
Yeah.
Huh. I do have manual signing turned on, so maybe I do need to set up some signing. No, actually, no. I'm trying to do the debug build. And the debug build, signing is all done, is all set to like the default automatic stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of errors here that could be doing it. Let's check and make sure. Let's check the, this is the library I'm using. Let's see if anyone else is having problems with it. No. No one's getting errors. Now I did go into a Swift Discord and ask, and no one has responded.
Of course.
So, so that's something. How do I find someone to help with this?
That is a question, actually. That is a question.
All right, what if I just clean build folder? And then try to run it. Maybe it'll fail then. And at least we'll fail in the UI, so we'll have consistent, like, it'll be consistent. Nope, worked just fine. Great. Great. Love to see it.
You really do love to see it, don't you?
Yep. Ooh, validate settings. Project settings are valid. Great. We've got add build settings, add configuration, add target, editor. Yeah, I do not know. This is breaking me. I don't know why I even have terminal running. Quit terminal. Make release Mac. So it compiles just fine. Does a bunch of stuff. And we don't have it because the copy command didn't work. So when is it supposed to put this in here? Let's put this into a file called log.txt. So it puts it in here. No, it doesn't have this one. So it gets the bundle contents info plist. It copies that in just fine. That's in npmail library developer xcode derived data PapeChanger source packages checkouts keyboard shortcuts build release keyboard shortcuts stop bundle. And then it tries to copy it from source GitHub PapeChanger whatever. And it can't do it. Which means that it's not compiling it into my project. So it tries to copy.
This is interesting.
So it builds it and puts it in a totally different place. npmail library developer derived data.
Yeah.
Developer xcode derived data pape underscore changer dash enluz whatever source packages repositories keyboard shortcuts what? I'm so lost, man.
I wish these error messages were better because it just has that exit message is all I really like. Other than, okay, obviously, like it's giving you these logs, right? But I don't know what these logs mean.
Yeah, these logs are about copying files around, and it's not. Where is this file supposed to come from?
Yeah.
How to add an external dependency Swift. Adding package dependencies to your app. Great. Add a package dependency. Got it. Did that. Okay. Get in your repository, do the whole thing. Got it. Get the version, branch, commit. Great. Use features and assets. Got it. Edit a package dependency. Coordinate, delete. That's it. There's nothing else beyond that. I wonder if I just make it a local package. Will that work? Can I just copy everything in and make it work locally? Will that work? Add the Swift package as a local package to your project. Check out your package dependency source code from its Git repository. Open your Xcode project. Choose File, Add Package Dependency. Click the Add Local button. Select the folder that contains your package and click the Add Package button. Bundle files macOS. Bundle. Representation of code and resources. Finding an opening, locating resources, understanding bundle structure. Dude. I'm so close. I have global keybinds working, and now it just doesn't build like it used to.
Right.
Thought I had global keybinds working. I just tried changing my wallpaper and it didn't work. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had said that stupid thing. Control W. Control W. Quit. This is the one I want. Control W. All right, well, now global keybinds aren't working anymore. Quit. Build it. Settings. Chord shortcut. Control W. Great. Close it. Control W. And it works. I don't know what's wrong with this.
I don't know. I don't know. This is strange. I wish I knew more about this particular.
I mean, up until this point, it has been entirely not awful working with all this Apple stuff.
All right.
You have to learn a couple of things about doing things kind of the way they want you to and not trying to go it on your own. But like once you follow their rules and do what they tell you, it works pretty well, frankly.
Right.
Until right now.
In this very moment.
Yeah.
course.
What if I do that? Put the container into there. What if I just auto create schemas? Then I close. And then I run it. Still worked. And what if I run it now? What if it was that? How happy will you be if it was that?
That would make me happy.
All right. It's not that. So why doesn't it build this? Can I see where this is located, like on my drive? How do I... Yeah, so this isn't... It's not putting it in the... It's not putting it in the repository. It's putting it someplace else.
That's really weird.
So what if I just move it up here? Can I like... So it's trying to copy this from here. If I remove it from these places and try building it, it'll get mad at me, right? Of course. And why is it mad at me? Because it's undefined. So I add it to keyboard shortcuts. And then when I build it, it works. What if I only add it to here? Remove it from there. But I do add it. Frameworks, products, okay. So I've removed it. Copy bundle resources. What if I copy bundle resources earlier? Then I link it. I don't even know. Let's use keyboard shortcuts, add package, add package. So now, if we run it, it'll be mad because I don't have it. Okay, so I link binary with libraries, and then I run it. It'll fail. Oh, I must have screwed that up. Huh. I am going to... I think I'm just going to peek at someone else's work and see how they do it.
That's a good idea.
So I'll go to the guy who made the keyboard shortcuts program. Swift keyboard shortcuts. This isn't what I want. I want this. And it's used in production by Datto, Jiffy, Plash, and Lungo. Dumb names. Let's add this thing in the Swift Package Manager. Beautiful. Beautiful. So here we go. Real world example in the Plash app. So let's just download this. Copy. We'll open up Xcode. Make any website your Mac desktop wallpaper. Oh, you see, this guy gets it. He knows about wallpapers. Clone git repository. Paste. Clone. Fine, I'll just save it in my home directory. So he doesn't do anything here. Doesn't do anything here. Doesn't do anything here. He compiles the sources, but this is just the source code. This is where he links, which is fine. He doesn't copy anything. He doesn't embed, he embeds this thing. So what happens if I run Plash? Build failed. No, it's fine. All right, run it. Build failed again. Oh, run it.
Build keeps failing, Nate.
Yeah, so this guy's app doesn't work. Doesn't build for some reason.
Hmm.
So I don't know what was up with that. Let's just quit Xcode and delete that thing. Move to trash. This is pretty good. I like this guy's app.
Yeah.
I might steal a good amount of it. Maybe I just reach out to this guy.
He could probably help you.
This guy seems like a nice guy. Gonna at least follow him. How do I send him a tweet? Post. Howdy. I'm working on a Mac app and am trying to use your library keyboard shortcuts and need some help. I don't know anyone who uses Swift UI for stuff, and I thought I'd reach out to you. Hit me up if you are willing to assist. Thanks. The issue isn't with your library. In fact, it seems to work quite well.
It works swimmingly, you might say.
It just doesn't want to build from the command line, and I'm hoping you may have some insight on how all that stuff works. And post. Fantastic. So, yeah. I don't know
See
what
if
to
he
do
will
now.
help you out.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave. I think no one's watching. I think it's time to just call it a
Call it
day.
a day. I
Yeah.
agree.
All right. Well,
Well,
thanks everyone for watching this totally useless stream that accomplished nothing. Thank you, Lucky, for being here as moral support. Wouldn't have made it this long without you.
oh, yes, sir. You're welcome.
All right.
Any day. Well,
Everyone,
not
keep it
any day.
real. Well, fair enough. Everyone, keep it real. Keep it fun. Keep it real fun. I'm gonna catch you all on the flip. Adios.